Hi, everyone, and welcome to World Doc Allen podcast. I'm excited to welcome to the program World Doc Allen Lindeman. Doc, what's going on, man? How are you?
We're doing really well here, Neil, and you?
Absolutely. Our topic today is breast self-exam. How often should you do a breast self-exam?
I want to just start by saying that October is Breast Awareness Month. So that's what we're talking about, breast awareness. And the recommendation is once a month, and you should do it in the shower, standing in front of a mirror and lying down. Each year in the United States, there are about 290,000 women who develop breast cancer and 2,100 men. Of course, the women do better with breast cancer than men do. About 25% of the men die. Women, on the other hand, there are about 4 million breast cancer surviving women in this country, and each year about 42,000 die. So it's less than 1%. So we have a really good track record now with diagnosing and treating breast cancer.
How do I do a self-exam in the shower?
Well, this is important. I would say you use the pads. And, whenever you read an article, they talk about the pads of the fingers. These are the pads, and these are the fingers. It's the index, middle, and ring finger of either hand. So with your right hand, check your left breast. And so you make a little circle like this, and you have different degrees of pressing. You keep going around and around and around until you get all the way back to the beginning, and then you wind up in the middle, and then you express to see if there's any nipple discharge. And of course, you can't forget about under the arm. You do the same thing with the pads of those three fingers, and you make sure you get all the areas. And then, of course, you do it with the other arm. So that is the self-exam in the shower.
How do I do a self-exam in front of the mirror?
Well, that is a little bit different. First of all, you look for skin puckering and dimpling. And then you have to put your hands on your hips and press down. And then if you do that, the muscles underneath the breast will move. So you look at that to see, again, you're looking for dimpling, you're looking for puckering. And so that's what you do. It's just a total looking exam.
How do I do a self-exam lying down?
Well, again, with that, you have to put a pillow under the shoulder. For example, you're going to examine your left breast. Then you put the pillow under your left shoulder, and again, you'd go around like this with the pads of the three fingers, making sure that you get a circle about 2 inches in diameter. Let's see, there we go. And keep going around. And the whole point is, when you move like this, you can feel whether the lump moves with your fingers or whether it doesn't move. So that will tell you a lot about what you're supposed to be looking for.
What is a fibrocystic breast tissue?
Fibrocystic is a breast. It feels lumpy, and many women will have some fibrocystic breast tissue. Of course, some will have more than others. And the real problem with fibrocystic breast tissue, first of all, it's benign, but the real problem is that it's confusing. It may feel like a lump. You may get so used to feeling that fibrocystic breast tissue that you actually ignore a lump. So you really have to get used to that breast and know exactly what you're finding in there.
All right, so the best place to go is worlddocallen.com, and also pick up Pregnancy Your Way today, available on Amazon. Take care.
Thanks, Neil.
You're listening and watching. That was the World Doc Allen podcast, guys. Take care.